I believe, buddy, like everybody else, all my colleagues, the one me I feel for first is for my staff, that I have to send home, and it's difficult time for everybody. So it's for them I feel the most is having to send all my guys home, and say, wait and see. It was a bit long, 2.5 months, it gives you time to reflect on a lot of things and think on a lot of things, how the world have changed, how Trinidad has changed, how poor Spain has changed, and try to reinvent yourself and stay alive, stay in the game, as we say, somehow. Chefs are like active people, we always on the go, so it's difficult, suddenly to stay home and watch TV all day, Although, still cooking at home and try to keep myself busy. Thank God I have 2 dogs and a wife, so it keeps me occupied as well. But no, it wasn't easy, brother. It wasn't easy. You have some days, where you feel very lethargic and the old saying, the less you do, the less you want to do, So sometimes you have to motivate yourself, and try to do something constructive, It feels like a new business, First, today, for example, me and my sous chef Zach, we spend the whole day putting the kitchen back to order, going through all the freezers, and see what you have left from post lockdown. And give the kitchen a good clean and reorganizing everything and that takes a lot of time, So we've been cracking at that today, me and Zach, and tomorrow we're going to start cooking, and bring back action in the kitchen. One thing for sure, I believe price point going to be important. I think everybody have been strained financially. Emotionally as well, people have been cooking home for 2.5 months. I think people are looking for going out and patronize our restaurants and takeaways. But I think for us, price point going to be important. I think we have to take in consideration that people don't have maybe the same amount of money to spend on food than 3-4 months ago. So it's going to be a little bit of a quagmire for us because the price of food in Trinidad hasn't gone down. On the contrary, everything has been up. So it's going to be a challenge for us, to try to keep our standards and try to keep our price as good as we can, considering, that all the food prices in Trinidad has gone up,
You think that's going to actually affect the menu and what you create?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. The same. I don't know. I'll try to give you an example. The same lamb shank I used to serve 4 months ago at a certain price. Seeing the price of lamb shank now, I can't sell that at the same price. So I make the choice of stopping lamb shanks and use lamb shoulder. Try to keep what we do, the spirit of what we do and the quality of what we do, but try to find ways of getting my food at a good price as well, And at some point, he will go through a couple of sacrifices, for sure, Get people back to work. I think that's the first thing, Get the staff back to work, get the economy going, Let's hope a maximum of people are going to get vaccinated, so we're not going to go back to the same story in 2 months' time when we have to re-lock down. I mean that will be, mentally and emotionally for a lot of people. That'll be terrible. One step forward, 2 steps backward. It's so long we can do that. So I think we have to motivate. I'm a great believer of vaccination. I think we have to motivate our staff to get vaccinated. I can't force them to go get vaccinated, but they have to understand that for the sake of everybody, You know, it's important that all of us get vaccinated, that we try not to spread again COVID everywhere, especially to our customers, to the staff next door, to all of us. We have to take care of each other. I think that's very important, you know. And hopefully, you know, things might, I don't want to say get better, because I'll be careful of being too optimistic nowadays, but at least try to not seeing such a drastic increase of affected people, where the government, you know, has to lock us again, you know, and close everybody again. And we can't play like that forever, you know. People are looking for the lime aspect of it, more than the old days, fine dining, everybody sit down on a table and be quiet, and you know, and you have 5 sets of cutlery, you know. I think that it's moribund. You know, I think the younger generation, they want something fast, something they can share, you know, they can take 3 or 4 plates, they can sit down, share this, share that, take pictures, talk, lime. I think when I see the trend worldwide, even in France, in my home country, when I see the trend of the younger generation, that's what they want. They want a little bit of world food, you know, get something that they don't get everywhere. Or that their mother don't cook at home, you know, and get it's an experience. Get the lime, get the drink, the friends, the food sharing, the buzz, you know. I think that's, to me, it looks like what the younger crowd are looking for, really. Much more that, you know, the quiet sit down dining, and everybody has to behave and not talk too loud, and you know, I think that grounds that restaurant. You know, without any, I believe a lot of people will be still a bit iffy to go out and mingle with other people, at least for a while, you know. So I believe takeaway and curbside pickup will stay with us for some time, you know. Maybe some people at home, you know, inviting 5, 6 of their friends, you know, and order a whole set of food, where everybody can more or less order what they want. You know, one want a pizza, one want Chinese, one want Italian, one want French. So you can kind of accommodate everybody in one go, if you know what I'm saying. And I think it's going to take some time before everybody massively go out and lime and mingle. And I think the scare of COVID is still above our head, you know. So. Even for us, you know, it's difficult to make food on boxes look good. You know, we're not used to that. We used to plate food and work on your decoration on the plate. It's difficult to do on a box. You know, especially that box going to travel and be shifted. But I believe you can still deliver a good quality food, you know, on takeaway. You know, it's up to the chef to make it boxable, you know, and appealing to the people. You have to start thinking of what your next step going to be, and you have to think hard and carefully, you know, what to be done to stay alive, to be a successful business, to try to bring people to make sure, you know, your name stays in people's mind. And yes, that's very challenging, you know, because I am not a young chef, you know, really. So it you know, it's hard for all monkeys, you know, to change their ways, you know. So I ask myself a lot of questions, yeah, for sure. And maybe sometimes go in a direction which 5 years ago I would have maybe not thought of taking, you understand? But now it's like, well, you know, maybe I should look at it seriously, and that option, you know, and see how well we can do it, you know, because I think that's what people will expect, want, you know, or are looking for. I believe if you stick in your old ways, you're going to die. I believe you're going to die, you know. That's what I thought. Doubles, everybody miss doubles, you know. Oh yeah, for sure, you know. I love going central. I know Central pretty well, you know. I love going Central. I love going for doubles. I love going for roti, curry tripes and gizzards, and I mean I love all of that, you know. And yeah, I was craving for that during COVID time, lockdown time, yeah, for sure, you know. And going with my fellow chefs and discover new places and talk to young chefs, you know. And I mean, I love talking to young chefs, you know, the next generation, you know. My career is done, me, you know, is the younger people, you know. I try to motivate and see their enthusiasm and what they want to bring to Trinidad, and I think that's great, buddy. That's why you know, we have to put people back to work, you know. You know, we have to give an opportunity to those guys to blossom, you know, and eventually take over, you know, and a lot of them has fantastic ideas, you know. Let's hope, you know, we'll have a good response on all of that.